Yeah.
Possible histories.
Okay.
Yeah. No battles. Mm-hmm.
Is this the DLC?
This is the perfect chronology stuff.
Okay.
There is a difference because this is baked into the game, and there is actual DLC on top of this.
Okay.
We're not going to be looking at
Not that. Yeah. This. Okay. Is this any different?
Well, let's see.
Okay.
But yeah, just there's Metzling, Grosh.
Alistair's very survival rests on my shoulders. I can't fail. I won't.
I hear you. That's the way things are, I guess. The mission is everything. That's one thing us military folk actually agree on with the SI. By the way, I'm sorry if what I said spooked you. I just had to warn you.
I appreciate the concern.
I had to warn you that I saw the shadow of death over
I'll
your
be all right.
over your figure.
Yeah.
Allow me to prove just how wrong your intuition can be.
I hope you do. This time, I wouldn't mind being wrong. Well, I should be getting back. Lieutenant General Raoul summoned me. Stock, don't die out there, okay?
I won't.
Excuse me, Stock. Shall we be heading out?
Hold up. You know that guy?
Yeah. He's my best friend.
Wow. That arm of his is really something, by the way. Fake, yeah?
What was your
It's
first
not
clue? Was
It
it
might
that
be
it was
artificial,
it was the
just as
color
well
of
as a real
fucking
arm.
steel,
Anyway, I'm sure you'll be seeing more of him later.
or
Come on,
that it ended
let's go.
in a three-fingered talon?
Oh,
Look,
There.
what the?
Today, the day I find him?
Chapter 1.
Yeah.
Is this just gonna...
I finally found
Oh,
him.
that was fast. Okay.
There's no mistaking the feel of ancient magic. Yup, an A+. May I chat with you a bit? Hello?
I'd appreciate knowing who you are before we speak.
Oh my, you're right. I guess I get an F in manners, huh?
Yeah.
My name is Nemesia. I'm pleased to make your acquaintance.
Nemesia.
Nemesia.
Okay.
She is holding a book.
I wonder if she's a. Oh,
I'm
don't.
I'm currently very glad that that book is not read.
And the central topic of my research is the falling empire.
I don't know if I think I will have walked out. but we'll see.
Historian, huh? What could a scholar like yourself want with a soldier?
Well, you were just using ancient magic, weren't you?
Magic? I don't know what you're talking about.
Sorry, wrong answer. You can play the dance, but you can't school a scholar. I'm a historian after all. I know these things.
I'm a historian, so I feel the ancient pull of arcane mysteries that pervade the world.
That's correct.
Now, let me guess. You just so happen to have a relic left behind by the Lost Empire.
Shouldn't she feel too? At this point in time?
I don't know.
Yeah, I know you don't at this point. Now I'm just actually talking.
Well, true or false?
Sorry, but I'm not obliged to tell you that.
That's precisely what someone would say if they did have it. Don't worry, I won't tell anyone. Cross my heart and hope to die.
Marco. Get over
He
here.
doesn't have it. It was just back in the past. He hasn't awakened to his true strength yet.
He doesn't realize it's in his inventory.
That is true.
I honestly have no idea what you're talking about. Now, are we done here?
My, aren't you obstinate? I guess you get an F. Too bad. I suppose that's all the time we have for today. But take note, because this is going to appear on your test. Sink or swim.
All right.
The owner of such a relic is fated to be swallowed by the swelling tides of history. I'm certain we'll meet again somewhere. Or perhaps somewhen. We'll talk more there. Or then.
I want her just to fucking
Vanish?
disappear.
Yeah, that would have been better.
Are we even playing the game?
No,
And okay.
we will get to play the game. I
Are
think.
you sure?
Not 100%.
Okay, what about this? In the original game, did it end after?
Oh yeah, we were done.
Okay, so this is
This
so
is
as
all-
soon
this is
as-
all bonus.
As soon as we
As soon as she showed up, this is new content. For sure.
and the rest of it was like that's how the game ended.
I believe so.
Okay.
I actually am not 100% sure I got the true ending the first time I played.
Oh, okay. Well,
But I definitely, that boss, the heist horror we fought is definitely there.
and you didn't get
I
it.
did fight that boss. but
Okay.
I don't know for sure if I got the true ending. I could boot up my game, but
You're
I
full
still
of
haven't done that.
surprises, Stock. What other talents do you have up your sleeve?
Truly, it was a remarkable display of swordsmanship. Should you ever find yourself in need of employment, please consider joining our troop.
Oh god, it was a start. I remember.
Then again, I can't imagine one so skilled having any difficulty finding work. Now then, we should be going. We plan to head west toward an open area we always use for
I
camping.
swear, if she fucking rolls up into the scene like a my original OC, do not steal.
Why not, Stock? The job doesn't.
And it's like, I was here now. I'm here now.
I was here now too.
Oh man.
Sounds good. I'm sorry if it puts you out, but we'll stay.
She literally did it, and no one else acknowledges her existence.
It's true.
Ah, we meet again. Although I don't remember your name.
He didn't
Wait
say
a
it.
tick. I never
Yeah, it
asked.
is.
Well then, why don't you introduce yourself?
The name's Stock. I need to ask you something. You came from Granorg just now, didn't you?
That's correct. But what of it?
I don't understand. How did you get there before we did?
An astute observation, Stock. You get extra credit for that.
I'm a scholar.
School terminology.
Yeah.
To answer your question, it's a lost art of the fallen empire.
What?
Aren't you able to do the same?
She is time jumping. That's stupid.
Huh. There goes my hypothesis. Are their properties different?
What's up, Richard? What's going on?
Keep going.
It has to be him.
Yeah, keep going.
Won't
Don't
you
mind
accept
me.
this?
What is it?
That's a secret.
Are
for
we
now.
ever gonna
But I
see
predict
that
it'll come
prism
in
in a menu, or is it just gonna keep doing
No, no.
cutscenes?
Depends on if I get control.
As for now, I really must be off. I'll see you next time, Stock. Oh, and don't even think about throwing it away. I'll give you a century of detention if you do.
How is this going to help me?
What's up, Stock? You know her?
No, not really. Anyway, we should be going.
Oh, my book's getting revised. Alright, so I'm just gonna...
Until she shows up,
Uh-huh.
yeah, that's a good idea.
Now that I know that it's 100% the same until she shows up. chance, Doc. Now's your chance.
Run! Run now! Take this chance to disappear. Oh shit!
What? The prism is shining?
I think we get control now. Never mind.
Does it mean I do have control now?
Oh my god.
Items. Key item. I said keep item. There it is. Glows a faint red.
No, it can't be.
It can't be.
Can't be. Save that
It
game.
would never.
What the fuck is it gonna even say? Never. Oh yeah, never mind. It would just say
It's
that.
gonna say chapter 1, yeah.
It can't be. I can't have been this right. I refuse.
Everything seems normal here. Hey, you two. Do you recognize this?
Oh my. Where did you get that, Stock?
From a woman named Nemesia. Do you know why the node might be causing it to shine?
Lipti, could it be?
Yes.
So you know something of it then? Huh? What the?
As I thought, a time warp.
He did speak of Nemesia.
And he had that prism. There is no further room for doubt. It has to be her.
So, she's finally seized a possibility.
Yes, it seems she has placed her trust in Stock's potential, just as we have.
Main
It is
main
time for the door
protagonist.
of
I,
possibilities to be opened.
she finally was
There he
looking
goes
around.
from
Was like,
here.
there's a guy in red.
Possible history. So here's what I know of the bonus content. Here's timeline 3, Richard.
How long is timeline 3?
I don't know. We're on a boat.
I ended up on a ship?
Where the fuck? Where is this? Are we just in the ocean? Are we actually on a we're near a different continent? Where are we? What the fuck?
I don't know.
Yeah, I know you don't know.
What in the world is going on? Is Nemesia's prism the cause of all this?
It's all a hallucination.
It's a real situation. Well, no matter. I should try to learn more about this ship for now.
Control? Control. Party? No.
Oh, you got nobody, baby.
Story?
A backside
Hey,
of
look- hey,
98.
Richard. Hey, Richard.
What?
What's the color of the paper, Richard?
The color is red. Oh!
Okay,
Oh!
okay, bail out. Okay, we're good. Okay. All right. Okay, everything's fine. I'm missing like 45 notes.
Things.
45.
That's a lot.
There's still some shit over here, and over here, and over here, and even over here.
Somehow.
Oh!
Oh my god.
Oh, these are all the endings.
Oh, okay.
It splits off here too. Anyway, maybe I didn't hit the true end, because I feel like this would have finished.
But if you remember what you remember, you know what? At this point,
I thought I got all the quests that I care about.
we spent a good while
We
looking
spent,
at
like-
that. Looking at that. I can't fucking believe
Anyway.
it. I can't fucking believe it. But until they say it, I won't yell. I won't yell until they tell me specifically. All right.
This must be a compass. It looks just like it did in my texts. This type of boat seems familiar too. I believe they called it a paddle steamer. But
I'm a smart
there
boy.
are no ships like this that call Vancour their home. What's going on here?
Country number 4? 5.
Welcome aboard, Stop.
I kidnapped you.
Nemesia, how long have you been standing there? Actually, there's something I want to know first. Is this ship yours?
Correct. Her name's the Dunamis. Beautiful ship, isn't she? But enough about that. You might be tardy, but you made it, just as I expected.
You mean to say you knew I would be coming here?
Now, let's see if you did your homework. You know the lost civilization I'm researching? The Empire fell a long time ago, but there's more to it than the history books are letting on. And that's why I need your help.
Shit. No, you didn't.
Good. Good.
Hence
I missed
why
the
you
quest
brought me
somewhere.
here. I don't
Good.
understand. Why
I hope
me
it
of
wasn't.
people?
Oh, it was, wasn't it?
Huh?
It's probably the bonus fight for clearing all of Ott, Erica, and Stock's skills. There's a fight or two in there. And
Really? Yeah, it's fine.
Only you have the power. Anyway, the reason I'm studying the past is to see
And
the future.
it's about what I thought it would be.
does he come back?
What?
Okay, cool.
No. Anyway.
What do you mean save the future? Explain yourself.
So, I finally piqued your intellectual
I don't see
curiosity.
this shit.
I guess.
Just get on with it already.
There we go.
That's what I'm talking about. You know by now that this continent is slowly turning into a desert. At this rate, it'll all turn to sand. Life itself will perish.
Is this just a
But what you may
supercontinent?
not know
I don't
is
know.
that the desertification all started with the Empire.
I did know that.
The key to solving this riddle is a set of relics known as artifacts. According to an old tome I read, they have the power to suppress the impending desertification.
Man, those
see.
old tomes that
Your
just
aim then is
happen
to
have
gather
the
these
answer
artifacts, yes?
sure are useful.
Bingo. But doing so is simpler in theory than in practice. To gather these artifacts, I'll need to go to faraway places. I can't do it alone. Please stop. Lend me your strength.
All right, I'll do
He has
it.
a point.
Yep.
Thanks. You get full points for participation.
I'm a teacher.
Currently, I know the location of one such artifact.
It's in your
assignment
hand.
is to obtain it.
Guess not.
Hold on. I should probably return your compass to you before we get underway.
Oh, I was so engrossed in our lesson that I totally forgot. I can't believe I left something this important lying around. That's a big no-no.
Just be happy it found its way back safely. Anyway, shall I talk to you once I'm ready?
Correct. There's no due date, so take your time preparing.
You didn't have to go this hard on the teacher. School.
I've been staring at her model, well, at her portrait in the little corner. I was like, man, I wonder if she's gonna have a good personality. This is not helping
Well
that.
then,
Nope.
let's begin.
Oh.
What?
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Ready for
well,
your next assignment?
let's see
Let's do
what
one,
this is
of
about.
course.
We'll do one.
Oh, you
I
do,
take
you
it
do
this
one.
ship is going to carry us across the sea in search of artifacts, yes?
Not exactly, but I'll give you an A for effort.
Stop.
It's actually
Stop it.
much more incredible than that.
Oh dear.
All right, close your eyes until I say it's okay.
No.
Why?
Come on, just trust me and close your eyes. Hurry up already.
No.
If you insist.
I hope the screen doesn't actually. Okay. Damn it!
Okay, you can open them.
Are we in fucking space?
Incredible.
Oh my god!
Represents a world that has been or could be. A multiverse of possibilities. The artifacts we'll be hunting are somewhere in those worlds.
This might be a bit longer than you thought.
And this ship lets us
That's fine.
explore their infinite potentialities.
So this is what
It's
you
an
had in
interesting
mind when you
concept, at
mentioned it
least.
was far more
Yeah.
incredible than the sea.
Surprised? The Dunamis can navigate space and time itself.
Who
A
made a
space-
wooden ship able to goddamn...
It's a spaceship.
Sure. Sure. It's alright. Listen.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I'm just worried about, you know, the
Air?
atmosphere situation.
Well, maybe it's like in old D&D
You're
where
going
it
to
produces a
Alistair,
fucking bubble of
albeit
air.
One that diverged
Sure,
in
why not?
some way from
Yeah,
the
I don't
histories
know,
you
though.
know. Therefore, people and places may be different than you remember. So don't blow your cover, okay?
I've had extensive practice in that already.
Good. Then let's review today's lecture before you disembark. In the world you'll be exploring is an
Holy
artifact,
shit.
a relic created by imperial sorcerers. It holds a clue to the mystery of the continent's destruction.
Uh-huh.
So find the artifact and bring it back to me. Any questions?
How will I know when I've encountered the artifact?
An excellent question. The prism I gave you will take care of that.
Very well then.
Huh.
Also, make sure you come back as soon.
I will.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, that's what, yeah, uh-huh.
Well then, have a safe trip.
Yep. Oh, we're going.
Oh,
we're going.
Oh, okay. Here we go.
Surprise attack. Mm-hmm.
Hey, Stock. Have you given any thought to the SI restructure?
Excuse me.
SI restructure.
Oh, okay.
Pardon?
What? Did you forget our chat? I told you that once I became general, I'd pull some strings and make you head of the SI.
Yes.
Remember? It's been a long road, but now that I'm finally here, we can make that happen.
You're the general?
Why are you so surprised? You were front and center back at my inauguration, weren't you?
Huh, didn't pay, I didn't call that. Woo!
I know I'm not the most stately guy in town, but that hesitation still stings a little.
My apologies.
Come on, man. I work really hard.
Yeah.
Pray, continue.
Hey, you don't need to address me like that. It doesn't feel right coming from you. Wait, you're just pushing my buttons on purpose, aren't you?
Perhaps.
Jeez. Anyway, about the restructure. The plan is to oust Heiss and reassign you to his post.
We're gonna do a coup.
Yeah.
Honestly, that man has raised a lot of red flags.
Yeah. It's almost like he's...
Getting rid of Heiss?
Oh, well, wait, that's the real question.
Sorry, but I can't agree to that without any further evidence.
Well, Heiss is rather accomplished, yes, but I just can't trust him. Sonia's worried too. Even she thinks working under him is dangerous. Come on, Stock.
Now that you mention it, where is Sonia?
Well, she said she'd take care of some business and come right back. What's taking her so long? We should check up on her.
What? Raj had the same instincts I did when I also first saw that man? Also, Marco.
Oh, hey, full party.
Actually,
How's it
yeah,
going?
everybody's here.
All
Don't
right,
mind.
Marco, that means get out. All
Yeah,
right, cool.
yeah,
All right, we're there.
yeah,
Yeah, all
right.
right. Yeah. In here? Nope.
Ah, he's alive again.
Yeah.
Rosh, Stock, what's going on? Why are you here?
You were taking a long while. Don't worry me so much.
You've become quite the worrywart ever since you became general.
I'm serious here. Associating with me paints a big target on your back.
Like this, where I'm gonna walk up and...
What's wrong?
Jesus Christ! Come on, man! Exterminate!
Speak of the devil. Stock, lend me a hand.
Right.
I can help.
All right.
This'll
So,
do the trick.
how tough is this fight?
Yeah, we'll see. Apparently, yes,
Leave it to me.
Crystal.
You won't escape.
It's fine.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be.
Yeah, I think it's all right.
Jesus Christ.
You know, I think it's okay. To be fair, this is balanced for you're in chapter 1, chapter 2. So
The crystal's stronger than the guy.
Sorry. We had to win this.
Does he turn into sand also?
no.
You don't remember what you just did?
We need to get you treated at once.
That's a pretty lackadaisical approach to attempted murder.
Oh, he just left it on the floor.
So this is an artifact. It seems my business is done here then.
Is that
Crimson Power?
that's it, huh?
Yeah, that's it.
Huh.
I guess so.
Welcome back, Stock. How'd it go? Did you find the artifact?
I did. This is it, right?
Bingo! You've passed the first test with flying colors, Stock.
Please stop. Yeah,
Quest complete!
Yeah.
So how was your first time in a potential world? Any thoughts?
Apparently Hugo got
General
murdered or
Roche was
something.
surprised, to say the least. He earned that promotion extraordinarily
Or he
fast.
slipped and broke his neck.
Are
Or
all
something.
possible worlds like that?
There are as many possibilities as stars in the sky. Your friend won't be a general in all of them. Some details might overlap, but each
One of them,
world
Rainy,
follows
might
a
be
different
your
timeline
sworn
from
enemy.
the others.
Huh.
However, we need more artifacts to stop the desert from growing. The going will get tough, but you'll have to explore new worlds until you find every last one.
Understood.
How
Do you have any
many of
inkling
those
where
are
the other
there?
artifacts could be hidden?
That's a lie, because there's fucking 98 nodes on that page. So I have an inkling.
Until then, it'll help if you visit me from time to time.
How the hell were you supposed to get this like at the start of the game?
So, that was the other mode we could have picked at the start of the game. Is that it would weave it in. But
I can't wait to work with you again.
oh, really? That's it, huh? I wonder if I just go to Historia and come back and it'll open up because we are done now.
It seems you were a great help to Nemesia.
So you know of her. Just who is she?
Yeah, what? Yeah, tell me.
What's this about?
That we cannot say.
Of course you can't.
However, we can tell you with confidence that she is
I have the
not an enemy.
Wikipedia article up right now, and I'm ready to
As
scroll
you may
down.
have gathered, she is trying to save this continent from destruction as well.
Just give me
Her
the.
methods
Just
simply
give me the.
differ from
Give me
our own.
the. Give me the. Oh, A-okay.
It's all right if I opt to cooperate with her.
Please do. In fact, we insist.
The means may feel a little roundabout to you, Stock, but your cooperation may be rewarded with unanticipated possibilities.
You have
Possibilities.
a point there. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to help Nemesia from time to time.
Thank you.
The prism is reacting. Does that mean a new artifact has been found?
All right, back in we go. Let's see what happens. Are we gonna talk about it? Are we gonna talk about it?
You might have to. You know, you
Oh,
might have to go
perfect
a
timing.
little bit in.
I picked up a reading on a new artifact.
Yeah. Oh. Oh yeah. Wait. Okay. I gotta read these.
Okay, all right.
Okay. Hold up. Let's see. Echoing screams. Somebody. Down. The prophet speaks. War-torn hearts. Promise be.
Ooh,
Art of the Goal.
we're getting.
What the fuck is Art of the Goal?
That's a. So art goal. That's probably a Rosh skill. I think he's got an attack called Goal Swing or something like that. I don't know what it means. but that might give him that attack as a support skill.
Let's see, Promise Beyond Time, Bomb Machine.
Growth book? Okay.
Machine Stud. Battle for Breakout, Death March, Toxicity.
Another growth book.
Rejected Salvation.
Art Stars is probably for Ott.
Probably. Marco the Bouncer. What? Haunted Happiness.
Art of the
Red
End.
Tomes Wielder! Red Tomes Wielder!
Oh no.
You! This fucking game! Holy shit! The Desert King.
Hey, the bandit doll.
Suppressing a guy! Eternal Prosperity!
Art of Flurry, so that's probably for Gafka, and that's probably the Beast God.
Do you just beat him up as a god? Oh my god, Will of the People, Homeland Heroes.
That's all of them.
Holy
But
shit!
some of them have keys. Some of them have keys.
Retake.
Yeah.
I like that's called that, like retake an exam. I hate it. It's so I don't like this. This lady.
Richard, this could mean anything.
You shut the fuck up. You shut your. All right, that's it. Now we're looking in.
All right. Now we're gonna know for sure.
Oh yeah. The expanded storyline, Perfect Chronology, has Stock interacting with a woman named Nemesia aboard a ship existing outside of time, collecting artifacts. Stock helps Nemesia bind together a third magical book dubbed the Red Fucking Chronicle! Are you fucking kidding me?
The original didn't have this.
That's beside the point.
That means that whoever added this is the problem. Is it that bad?
On its own, no.
Okay.
But the fact that it is a long-coming joke
Yeah.
of this playthrough,
Yeah.
and we're both like, man,
Yeah.
no way it'll be that predictable. That's where my problem starts.
Eh.
Holy shit.
Anyway. Alright. So
That's essentially the end of the game.
that's the end of the game. We're not gonna do all of these.
Listen, the true ending was Stock's alive. Shocker.
Okay, and I must have missed a quest somewhere.
God.
Whatever. Alright, so tell me, Richard. Tell me what you think.
This game has so much promise.
Yeah. It's good.
Advance squandered it. Cause this
Tell me how.
Okay,
Tell me how.
Okay, alright.
Yeah. Let's discuss this.
It's the. Now I don't know. There's been a lot of RPGs over the years.
Okay.
And when we first started this, I was like, okay, this is a cool, interesting concept with the fucking wartime bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see what interesting places it will go.
Uh-huh.
My problem is it had the setup for really interesting places, especially with those little dialogue, like with those dead ends, essentially, where they had the potential, like, oh, if you put that into a story, if that was the actual plot point that happened in the game, that, you know, we work it a little, you could have a character arc with some people, but they didn't do that. And they went and they used that as that's a bad end, so we went the most vanilla route that the game could go.
Yes. And all I will have to say to that is either, honestly, the way a lot of games do that sort of thing is they have little to no impact on the overall story when that kind of stuff happens, at least in the games that I've played. So either or, it wouldn't have been amazing. The only proper way to do it would have been, all right, we turn left here and start, here's another line going up. Here's another branch. And that would have taken way more work than would have been reasonable.
I suppose it's just when I see potential characters and they're starting their arcs and I'm like, oh, they can probably go there. And in the back of my head, because we've both played a lot of games, we're like, man, I hope he doesn't be evil, because it's obvious he's so fucking evil, right?
I mean, yeah, you can pick out the antagonists in this game pretty easily.
And it almost it's.
But I have a question for you before you move on from
What's
there.
up?
Do they need to be difficult to pick out? Is that the point?
No.
Okay.
No, that's true. It's not the point.
But it does help when you have a large volume of other games that have done similar things to be like, this makes it stand out, right?
Yes. I guess
that's fair.
With the concept of, like, they talk about, like, oh yeah, the old empire and the deathification, and you really the magic of these books. I thought we were going to dive deeper into what that is to stop the problem.
Yep, I will say that is
which
one
I
thing
thought was very weird.
That is one thing they could have touched on more, is like, we really could have looked more at what was up with that old empire. Like, how do these things even exist in the first place?
And considering this, and I read the synopsis, and they start to deal with that, but how many years did this come out after the original?
When did this come out?
Came out 2010?
That's the original.
2011, and the 3DS one came out in 2018.
Okay, so 8 years later.
Which also is very surprising for a game that's 8 years old. That was like, yeah, that's an RPG on the DS.
Oh, well, like, that's basically an RPG on the DS when the 3DS is already out.
Yeah.
That's an Atlas thing, though.
Yeah, it's an Atlas thing.
that's what Atlas does,
it's
releasing Persona 4 on the PS2.
It's very... I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't understand. But
yeah,
it's just that every plot point where the most obvious thing could happen in both timelines. And while I might have been here and yelled at the fact that this time travel doesn't make a lick of sense, once I pushed that screaming part of myself down into the void, and it's like, all right, fine. So they had possibly two things that we can go. I'm like, yeah, okay, this could be a chance for us to do something now that we have two perspectives of a thing. But they both did the thing that I thought they were gonna do. And even at the point where it's like, all right, I forget which timeline it is, but it's when they got kidnapped and thrown into the gladiator pit.
Yeah.
Well, like, okay, yeah, let's go over there. Like, and then the story has to go like, well, I don't really know how to do anything but have the main character gain the respect of a gladiator man in the thing. So he's just gonna get kidnapped randomly by a character that has no name.
Alright, so yeah. That was a weird point in the story, for sure. I'll give you that. What was up with that? They probably should have approached that some other way. Okay, that is one point I'll give you. That it's like, what? But again, being able to see, like, where the story is going to twist, or even how it's going to twist.
I will admit that that my gripes of, like, Jesus Christ, it's so predictable, is not the most widespread.
Basically, all I was going to ask is, while you have a map of the road, Was the scenery nice? Was the story they told a good story?
Here's the thing. It would, like, because you're right. I also played a lot of games where it's like, this story fucking not great, or it's like, fine, I've seen it 1,000 times. And what makes that scenery good is the characters.
Yes.
And and some of the characters have good arcs.
Mm-hmm.
Rosh, I love that man.
Mm-hmm.
He has an actual arc.
He does.
Shit happens to him.
Yes.
It's awesome.
Rosh's character arc is great.
No one else has really an arc.
Not big
Erica
ones.
kind of has an arc.
Erica has a bit of an arc. I will tell you, the character. I'll just say this: the characters are all very well written. But outside of those two, I don't think any of them really have a whole lot of development.
It's like their personalities are defined as soon as we get here,
And then they go through not so much change.
they don't really
A little bit of Gafka, maybe
but
it's mostly just Rosh.
But we don't develop their personalities.
They don't.
We don't
Not
dig
a whole
into
lot.
their fears or whatever.
No, not a whole lot. I will say, yes, I agree with you there, but they are very well written as they stand.
I suppose if you are able to I like their basic when I look at a story, I like to see not just how the character is presented
Right.
when they're first introduced to me.
You like to
I
see-
like to see how they change.
This is true.
Over.
This is true, and I think most people would agree with you. I agree with you. That is a little bit of a not even a little bit. That is a weakness. One weakness of this game is that they don't do a lot with the characters
And
themselves.
it's unfortunate because in my particular case, the combination of not much character growth and I know where the story's going. I can see the signposts.
Yeah, like I said, you have a map.
means I have nothing here.
You have a map.
And there's maybe some fucking sideshow attractions
Yeah.
of oh yeah, Stock's not a dumbass. That's great. I do like that. But other than being the protagonist, being calm, being able to think through things, he doesn't really have that much else outside fourth personality. He doesn't have a favorite food. Well, I'm not. These are examples, not.
No. I understand. You're not looking for these specifically. You're just listing things that's we don't have a whole lot of details.
He doesn't have any particularly flaws. He is clearly I am a competent spy man who will do the thing because I've learned the value of friendship, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
And
but that's interesting to think about. Was that identity not basically just shoved on him by Heiss?
that is true. In the start,
Yeah.
that would be true, but it's still over the course of the game.
But then it didn't develop at all.
Yeah.
I understand where you're coming from there. It's like it. They did. The fact that they did so many things so right makes the things that they didn't do right slightly more frustrating than they would be.
And for at least for me, the combination of I could see it. I could see the potential.
Mm-hmm.
You have great starting points, but then you go nowhere except for 2 or 3 characters.
Mm-hmm.
And I know you could write some other things because we see them all over the place in the bad endings.
Mm-hmm.
So you have the chops to write it into the story.
Mm-hmm. I think that was a time constraint.
It might have been. Those feel like I have a great idea.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, what is it? Well, that's gonna take too long to implement in the script that we already have.
Mm-hmm.
Make it ending. It was
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's unfortunate.
Yes, it is. But yeah, there it is. This game is like a solid 8.
Yeah, for you it's a solid 8. Now, I'm already running on a debuff
Uh-huh.
because of my
It's on screen.
Huh?
It's on screen.
It's true. I'm already at not just that, but the fact that it's
And it's also a
It's
genre of game that you would never touch.
It's a genre game.
Yeah.
Even the moment gameplay would
Uh-huh.
have no interest for me. The characters are great, but don't develop, and the plot is fucking predictable as fuck. I wouldn't have finished this game.
Yeah, that's fair.
And the fact that I'm sitting here and I saw all of it, and I see the nuggets of good in there, in the mediocrity, not even bad, just mediocrity of all of it else. I was like, God, that's so disappointing. Cause this could have been a character.
Who developed this?
I don't know.
Who developed this game? Have they done anything since then?
I think it was Deep Silver and somebody else.
That's like a publisher. Did they publish it? Hold up.
Atlas, developer
Was it
with Headlock and Atlas.
Okay, Headlock.
Wait, what the hell is Headlock?
Oh, they haven't done a whole lot.
Oh.
No.
Well,
they did a game called Eco Creatures Save the Forest that I've never heard of. They did this game, and then they
what's
did
with the fucking original North American box art? Who is this character? Is that supposed to be Erica?
That is Erica. They
hell?
They redesigned a lot of the characters
Oh.
with the new portraits.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, now you can look that up. Okay, and then they released a PC game called Arcadia Saga in 2012, and that was the last thing they did. It was an MMO, and maybe that's why I don't know about them anymore. Maybe that's why there's nothing else.
Co-developed by Atlas.
Oh dear.
And
Published. Okay, so that's why Deep Silver's on there. They published it in the EU. Oh, here we go. Headlock.jp. Here we go. Overview, maybe? Nope. Company overview? I want to see your games, not your history? Well, they moved to offices in 2015. Are they still developing that MMO they put out, I guess? Yeah, so anyway, yes, I can easily see you not rating this game nearly as high as I do, because it just probably
too much going against me.
The biggest thing I would think would be the fact that you don't do turn-based RPGs. That's the biggest one, because everything else is like, because that's a plus for me, because it's like, oh, this is a unique combat system. So that pushes it up. For you, that's like it doesn't matter.
It didn't do
doesn't
anything.
matter. Yeah, it doesn't. So yeah, okay, I can see it. I'm just glad that you, because the way you were going on about this, I was like, oh wow.
Yeah, he hates this.
He
game.
hates this in but
No, I don't hate it.
Okay,
It doesn't offend me.
Yeah,
it's just predictable.
It's just there's just not quite enough there, and I get that.
I get that. It's very forward facing, but you look behind it and it's nothing. And it's empty. It's like, oh, it's like those sandwiches you see at 7-Eleven where in the front they look fucking stacked as shit. And then you actually bite into it, and it's kind of like a cone. And I'm like, oh, I wasn't done.
I don't know what these are.
I have to say though, even Yoko Shimomura couldn't do it. Like, there's some good music in here. I didn't hear one single track, maybe except for one or two, in terms of the track music.
That
was just like, yeah. But yeah,
really,
yeah, there was a couple.
That's
but
interesting.
I think I really like when she uses fucking organs.
The organ track in here is really good.
No, that's the one I'm talking about. That shit is good.
Yeah. I also really like the one where whoever she's got on violin just goes ape shit.
I know, right?
It's a good one. All the battle themes in this game, amazing.
But yeah, So yeah,
that's this game.
God, I can't believe this. I can't believe. I told you, Japan can't resist.
They can't resist.
They can't resist.
This game avoided that, and then they went
And
back
then
in 8 years later. They were like, "No, we need it.
Nah, we can make it. We can make a red one.
Yeah, we can go back and fix this."
If there's color schemes of white and black, you damn well sure there's gonna be a red. It's a fucking law. It's a law in anime, and it's very stupid. But I'm gonna be honest.
Why is it red?
I'm gonna be honest. I love it. I don't know why it's red. I don't know. You would think it would be like gray or something, right? But maybe it's just such a and that's the outside color. There has to be something about that. I don't know what it is.
You know what's interesting?
What?
All of the battle themes in this game. Have one of them has blue in the title, one of them has green in the title, one of them has red in the title, and that final one has gray in the title.
I don't understand. I don't get it. That being said, I will go look at these later because they seem interesting. I'm really interested to see what the fuck Marco the Bouncer is. And I will go look at that later.
You can go YouTube those. Unfortunately, we don't have time.
No, we don't.